Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Fantom price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Fantom chart. And at the time of this recording, Fantom has managed to break above a high that we made at around the $0.3575 mark. We have also continued holding above that high, and before I get into that part of the technical analysis, allow me to start the video here on the 1 hour chart. And before I start, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And here on the 1 hour chart, I'll be giving you the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting, where you can see that Fantom, from these low prices that had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside in a move that has been obeying the Elliot wave structures, where you can see that I have that first wave to the upside making its peak at around the $0.26 mark. Then after seeing the high for that first wave, we saw this ABC corrective structure having the wave C fully maximizing the formation of that second wave to the lower side. And after seeing the low for that second wave, we expected a bounce to the upside in the formation of that wave 3, which we have fully maximized, and I believe we have seen the high for that wave 3, then also seen this ABC corrective structure in the formation of that wave 4, and right now I believe in the formation of this wave 5 to the upside to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And by first giving you a target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, wave 5, and also show you that this wave 3 to the upside has done the minimum that we expected that wave 3 to the upside to do, using a trend based Fibonacci connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1. And if I drag the fibs to the low of the second wave, that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.3503 mark, which is a target area that we have fully maximized. And by dragging the fibs to the high that we made in the formation of that wave 3, that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5 at the fib level 0.618, which is the minimum that I'm expecting, and that perfectly lies at around the $0.4135 mark. And we also need to note that there are chances of fully maximizing that target area and continue pushing even higher to the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.5123 mark. So that is another possibility that we can continue expecting here on the Fantom chart. And getting into details in the formation of this wave 5, which I believe we are in, and I have given you a minimum target area that I'm expecting that wave 5 to the upside to do. A wave 5 is an impulsive wave, and because of its impulsive nature, we also expect to see a 5-wave structure in formation within this wave 5. And I believe that is the move that is playing out over here, where you can see that we have seen this as the first wave to the upside, then we have seen this corrective structure in the formation of a second wave, and I believe in the formation of that wave 3 before we see a wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of this wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 5 to the upside, and also a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And by getting a little bit into the details of this Elliot wave structure that I have, which is a fractal wave within the formation of this wave 5, I can first sketch out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of this wave 3, which I believe is in formation, using a trend based Fibonacci connecting it from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gives me a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, which perfectly lies at around the $0.4526 mark. And for this move to play out here on the Fantom chart, Fantom needs to manage to break above the 20-day MA once more, and once that happens, then we can have a bit of support for us to fully maximize that target area before we see a retracement in the formation of this wave 4, then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. And if Fantom continues to obey this Elliot wave structure, then I'll be using the fib level 1.618 as the minimum that I'll be expecting this wave 5 to the upside to do, and that is back to around the $0.51 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that wave 5 to the upside to do. And to also give you confirmation that we're in the formation of this wave 5, in my previous videos I said that we needed to manage to break above the wave 3 high for us to confirm that we're in the formation of this wave 5 to the upside. And you can see Fantom has managed to break above the wave 1 high, and you have continued holding above the wave 1 high. So for us to fully maximize that target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 5, we need to continue holding above this dotted line at around the $0.3575 mark. And once that happens, then we can fully maximize my target areas to the upside in the formation of that wave 5, and also complete a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. upside. So that is what I'm expecting on the short-term scenarios here on the Fantom chart. And by first taking a look at the indicators before I give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, here on the RSI you can see we are trading at around the 51 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side to fully maximize the formation of that wave 5 to the upside. And also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have been able to print a bearish cross, and that would mean maybe a little bit of a retracement on the charts before we continue pushing even higher to fully maximize our wave 5. And jumping to the daily chart to give you the long-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out. If I zoom out here on the daily chart, you can see that I have this Elliot wave structure in red, where you can see that Fantom, from these low prices that we had been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And after seeing the all-time high, we started the bear market, where we had been seeing no prices in this ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $0.16 mark in what I'm terming as a higher Elliot wave count 2. And on the long-term scenarios, I'm expecting another bounce to the upside in the formation of these higher Elliot wave count 3. And you can see I have sketched out a minimum target area to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 using a trend-based Fibonacci, which has given me a minimum target area back to the area at around the $5.7395 mark. And that is the minimum that I will expect that wave 3 to the upside to do. And also expect a 5-wave structure in formation, having the wave 5 fully maximizing the formation of that wave 3. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.